Good day, everyone, and welcome back to the Padre YouTube channel. We're glad you're back with us. We're just going to do another quick instructional video. This time, we're going to be doing an instructional video on the Shark Tooth Prime entertainment system. This is a Bluetooth system for your helmet, and we will be installing it on the D Skwal, the Shark D Skwal helmet. And hopefully we'll be able to do this. I have not done this before. I've installed another one. This one, in fact, it's the Sena, and I gotta tell you, it has not been very good. It was good for the first 6 months, and then it just gradually stopped being able to be charged. I actually was quite happy with the way it sounded and the way it worked, but it just, within the last few months, it hasn't been able to hold a charge for more than a few hours. And then even when it's just sitting, it's running out of charge. So we're getting rid of that one, and we've gotten this other model, this one that's specifically designed to go into the Shark helmet. And I think it'll be okay. It was retailed for about 160 bucks. Which is quite cheap. Most of the Bluetooth systems for your helmet are, they can range from $200 to $400 or even higher. So I can't afford all that. So I look for really things that are affordable, but also do the job. So we hope that this will do it. So first thing first, always make sure you give yourself plenty of time to do your jobs. My grandfather used to say, a job, what did he used to say? A job done well. A job done well is a job well done. And I think he was just trying to help me understand as a kid that you need to be prepared to do your job well and do it well, get it done well. And that way you don't have to worry about anything breaking or anything being installed improperly or built poorly. And then that way you know that it's done well. So I'm quite methodical, so you'll have to bear with me. But we're glad that you joined us on this little journey of installing this Shark Tooth Prime. So the first thing that you need to do is take your helmet, and we need to remove these inside the inside cushions here, so that we can gain access to the holes and the spaces that are inside the helmet. So you might be able to get away with just removing the back, because we need to have access to this space right here, which is a well that is specifically designed to house the battery unit. So we need that space right there. And here is your control module. That's what needs to go in that little gap. And we need to put that in like so that the controller of the Bluetooth will go on the left side of your helmet. So it needs to be like that. So words up, and you might need to just pry that open a bit and shove that in that specifically designed space for that. You want to make sure that when you put it in there, that you leave plenty of space for this connection and this connection to be connected, because that's your microphone connection. We'll connect that in a minute. And then this is your charging connection, which you'll need to make sure is accessible with this little cord, that's what you'll charge up your system with. So making sure when you shove it in there that those two cords are able to be accessible, right? That's great. So the first two things that we need to do is make sure you put your little speakers in their positions. And in the Shark helmet, it's really quite great because they have in the helmet itself, I'm not sure if you can actually see it, but just behind this gray flap, there's a recessed hole. Thank you. My wife is here helping me out with the video. Right behind that flap is a recessed thing, a hole there where these speakers fit. So the first thing you need to do is put in that hole these little 3M stickers. These things are really difficult to peel back sometimes. So make sure that we get that off, like so. That actually I think you can just go ahead and put that straight in there if you want to stick it in that hole. This little 3M, yeah, that 3M sticker comes off, and this is a sticky backing. So I think you could probably stick that in there into your recessed hole there, which is right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there in that little hole. And just press so that sticks in there just fine. And then you don't have to worry too much because your padding will actually hold that into place as well. So you just need to do the same thing with this. You just remove that sticker and then find the recessed hole on this side, which is right behind that. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right behind that piece of gray there. And we're gonna stick that right in that hole, give it a good press, and you'll be able to see it right in there. It's right there. It's a little fiddly, but just take your time and get that installed in there nice and clean. Then when you put your, you can stick your wires up in this little gap here. This helmet has quite a bit of good space right up in there that you can use to tuck those speaker wires back there. So again, here's your charging wire, here's your wire for your microphone, here's the control module for the volume and being able to turn on your thing. So this is your mic right here, and for this mic, you'll want to plug it in this hole. It plugs in, it's got 2 arrows that line up, and you plug that in just like that. Then you want to take your time here, put this in just the right position, because it's actually going to have to go through. Actually, we'll unplug that first, and I think we're going to have to feed that through the side first. So you're going to have to feed that through this little padding. So that it and I don't know if you can see this. It's going to be a little difficult to see, but this is it pops out just like that. And you want to be able to adjust it. You want to be able to pop it out so it's right in front of your mouth, so that you can answer phone calls and talk when you answer phone calls. So that comes with a comes with a 3M sticker as well, and you want to peel that back, like that, and you want to find the hard bit of your helmet. And there's actually a good spot for that there, where you'll be able to stick that to your helmet in there. I know this is really confusing a little bit, but you want to make sure that you do this right the first time. So that that pops out just in the right spot. So I don't know if you can see that in there now, but that microphone is right there. You can adjust it a little bit, it's on a bendy thing. But that will allow your phone calls and everything to be just right when you need them to be. Okay, so then now, because we did unplug that microphone, now we have to come back and grab the wire. Again, lining up those 2 arrows and plugging that in. And then now, really, all that's left to do is tuck away all the wires, put your padding back in place, snap it all back in place, and then find a good spot for your control module. Now, I previously kind of looked at a spot, and the thing about this is you want to make sure that it's a spot where it will fully adhere to the helmet. This is a little curved, so you need to find a spot that's going to match up and match the curves, and that's right here on this this back spot. So it's another 3M sticker. So you want to peel that off. And this is very sticky. So you want to make sure you do this right the first time. So follow. And then give it a good press. If your helmet's not new, you want to make sure that you give that a good wipe. If you have an alcohol wipe or maybe just a little bit of Windex, and let it, after you get it done, after you get it wiped down, let it dry, and then you'll be able to fix that on the side of your helmet, just right there. So that's pretty much it. The only other little suggestions I might have is if you're tucking all your wires in behind your head cushions, you might use a little bit of electrical tape. That'll keep it out of your way and maybe closer to the back side of your helmet, so that it won't come loose and rattle around in there. It shouldn't, but I always find if you use a little tape, that never goes astray. So I think that's it. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. Give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more content, we'll be glad to make some more content. I think my next video, I haven't really shown you my bike, the X-Max 300, and so I think we'll do a little bit of a tour of my bike coming up, and that way you can see some of the additions to my bike that I've made, and just got its 10,000K service today, and so it passed. So we're very, very happy about that. And again, thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe, and you'll hear some more content on the X-Max 300, and also some of the stuff that we have done, so we can give you some instructions on how to do some things there. So thank you for watching. Have a great day.